Hey everybody, this is Marty Bennett, also known as Martellus Bennett. He's the tight end for the New England Patriots, and he'll be in the Super Bowl. You should know he is a chiropractic advocate. He came to our mid-year event and spoke to a group of chiropractors about the benefits of chiropractic care. And what's funny, this is kind of the insight on this. In the Super Bowl, he's actually number 88, playing for the Patriots. Ladies out there, he gets to shower with Tom Brady. Just a little bonus, you know. So he was number 83 with the Bears when we bought this jersey, and to redo his vibe and his good mojo, he decided to switch his number. So he'll be in the Super Bowl, number 88, huge chiropractic advocate, Marty Bennett, as his friends call him. And your tip today is going to be huge. It has to do around people deciding and decisions that they make. I'm going to follow up with this in a second, but what we did with Marty Bennett is we had him come and speak at our mid-year event. You see, the docs that join our corporate skeleton key program, they become a wellness champion. And that becomes the public interface where how we set up talks, events, corporate health fairs. We do spinal screenings differently. We do spinal screenings by email appointment inside companies. But there's a whole culture that goes around CSK and being a wellness champion, because you can take a part-time CA, we're talking 10 hours a week, that they focus on your marketing, and the other 30 hours a week they're in your office doing other jobs, and you can increase your push into the community and get more events on the calendar. But I'm going to come back to why that's important, because when people decide, there's something known as the decision-making phenomenon as to how that information is good for you to grow your practice. I'll come back to that on decisions, but first what I want you to hear is some docs that are using corporate skeleton key and why momentum cures everything. The more events you get on the calendar, the easier it is to grow your practice when you want. That's predictable growth. Your CA can literally have risk reversal, they pay you. Check out this.
I'm Dr. Aaron Kovac from Phoenix, Arizona. When I first heard about the corporate skeleton key, I was a bit skeptic. But I signed up, and I was really focused on schools. I wanted to get into schools because in my area they work really, really well with the insurances that we work with. So since working with the corporate skeleton key, I got into about 23 schools, which in return turned out to be hundreds of new patients and then huge financial gain from that. So super excited to be part of corporate skeleton key. Now and forever, there's always huge value adds that Dr. Glowacki's putting in year after year. Don't see myself ever quitting. So thank you very much, Brad.
Hi, my name is Dr. Albert Mansour. I've been in CSK for approximately 2 to 3 years now, and we've experienced terrific success using the program. My initial goal was to have 2 talks per month, and lately I've learned how to do 10-minute talks, which even makes it better. One of the talks that we had, we actually generated approximately 28 talks from just 1 talk, and now we're averaging about 4 to 6 talks a month, and that has made last year one of the most productive years, I'd say, in the past 14 years.
So within the last 5 months, I've booked about 30 events. The first month was really more or less just learning, you know, the site, learning how to kind of get out there with the different companies. So I'd say probably in the last 4 months, I've booked about 30 events. Yeah, definitely. We've gotten into some really big software companies in Pleasanton where we've signed up 20, 25 new patients. We've had a lot of success with this.
So my name is Dr. Scott Evans. I practice in Denver, Colorado, and I've been part of CSK with Dr. Brad for a couple of years now. And I think the biggest, most influential thing I've seen is that the 10-minute talks are very small, concise, but you get such a huge bang for your buck in such a short amount of time. So I can jam out during a lunchtime and give a 10-minute talk to a group of, whether it's teachers or whatever the group is, to get a huge benefit and a huge return on that small investment of time, and to really teach them and bring them into practice about what chiropractic really is all about, and getting more people under care through that venue has been huge.
Hey guys, I'm Dr. Christopher Hood. I practice in St. Pete, Florida with my beautiful wife, Dr. Danielle Hood. Just want to take a quick second and talk about what CSK has done for our office. And you know, as a chiropractor, I really believe in systematizing your marketing so you never have to worry where your next new patient is coming from. And the thing about CSK that I love is a couple things. One, it was a system that I could hand to a staff member that could really just churn and burn with it and just get production and talks. And two, it was reproducible. So I was able to apply that to my existing systems, so it just really kicked it up another notch, so I never had to worry again where my next new patient was coming from. The one thing off the top of my head that really accelerated us is as we were getting close to back to school time, we really dug in and got granular with the school talk system, sending the letters out, the follow-up. It was amazing. My key holder that basically I hired within about 2 weeks was able to book 9 talks in a 2-week time period. And the summertime, which would normally be like a flat time for my practice, I had explosive growth through that time period because I was able to access teachers before they went back to school. So I couldn't recommend it enough. It's been a blessing in my practice, and I'm very proud to be part of CSK. So thank you guys very much, and I look forward to booking more and having my key holder just crush it.
Okay, so the idea of why these talks are so good and why we built a whole culture around CSK is culture eats strategy. You see, culture of supporting your key holder, your person that's doing the outreach, a spouse, maybe it's a chiropractic student, is of massive value to our docs running the corporate skeleton key program, because those people are going to generate more revenue to your practice than anything else you could do out of your practice. In addition to that, when you go and do a lecture or a talk, there's something in the decision-making phenomenon where people decide first and then they justify later. You see, if you get them to say yes at a lecture, at a talk, to coming in as a new patient, they'll justify that decision as they leave, as they walk down the hallway, as they drive home. But you got to get them to decide and say yes. Who before how is one of our golden rules with CSK. Who you have in front of you, the audiences you choose and go and speak to is more important than even what you say. So for that reason, your next talk, your next lecture becomes your next reported findings. And if you want every procedure to be easy in your practice, you got to pre-qualify your new patients, pre-educate your new patients, and then when you have your CA sending your talks and events that's supported by our CSK community, then you have predictable growth, which means you know when you're going to grow so you can blow out of town and spend more time with your family. I take at least 8 weeks vacation. I'm living it. I'm loving it. And if you want more info about CSK, fill out the form here. You'll understand that we can give you a web tour, show you what this program does. But the idea is click here and we will show you what the CSK program can do for your office this year. And I will tell you the best thing for me is predictable growth. Don't forget Super Bowl number 88, Marty Bennett, the other tight end. There's Gronk, and then there's this guy, the chiropractic advocate. He will be catching touchdowns in the Super Bowl. He's a huge chiropractic advocate and someone I think you should cheer for, because if you ever look at what the Bennett brothers, he and his brother are doing off the field, quality human beings. So for that reason, I'm gonna say, go Pats.